Alright, so today we're going to be putting together this patio heater from Costco. So let's open up the box and get to it. Fill this with water as the base, I guess. Keep it from tipping over. Alright, let's start putting it together. That's the regular that attaches to your propane tank. And first thing, putting these wheels on this base. Calls for 2 of these M bolts. Get this wrench out and it'll help me tighten some of these up. Now it's time for these supports. So same bolts, the M. There's some gunk around this hole with the threads, so I just had to work it back in and out a couple times, and I got it to go in there straight. Alright, same wrench, tighten these up. Alright, now we're going to take this upper post, we're going to attach it to these using N and O from the packaging. Alright, now that I got these tightened up at the top, I can finish tightening these up now that I know where they need to sit. Alright, now we're going to attach the upper post. Just screws onto these threads. No bolts or anything. No threads in there, just threads right onto here. Alright, now we need to take this housing and slide it up over this top and let it sit there. So alright, now we're going to take these studs and these washers and attach them to the top of this head here. Right there. I'm going to wash her first. Alright, so now we're going to take this and attach it to the top here and then feed the wires down through the support tube. So let's do that real quick. Alright, now we're gonna attach all these panels together into one circle, and we're gonna use the small screw here and a decorative nut. Alright, now we're gonna grab this reflector piece, take the plastic off of it, and it goes on top of there. And we're gonna use the same nuts and screws to attach this to there. So let's do that real quick. Alright, I messed up a little bit. So these inner screws don't need to go in yet. So just do the outer ones around, and then these inner ones, and you put this cover piece on top. These inner ones are supposed to go through these holes and hold this. So I'm gonna fix that real quick. I'm gonna take these out, and then I'm gonna attach this cover again. Be right back. Alright, now we're gonna attach it to the top there with those studs that we put up there earlier, and so the studs will go through these holes, and then we're gonna use these wing nuts and washers to attach it. So let's do that real quick. Alright, last thing to do is put a battery into this electronic ignition thing. So let's unscrew that, put the battery in there. AAA. Something to consider if you're assembling this indoors. This thing is pretty dang wide, and I don't think that's gonna fit through the door. So luckily I can just go out the garage, but just remember that, maybe put it together outside. Alright, now you just gotta fill this thing with water so it doesn't fall over into that hole right there in the middle. So let's prop this up and get it. Alright, so let's test how good this thing is. Temperature outside is about 51 degrees. And if we're sitting right about here, let's see how much warmer that is. Go up a little higher. So this thing doesn't really make much of a difference, even if there's a slight breeze. As you can tell here, I'm putting that thermometer pretty close to it to even make it move at all. So then I tried it on a calm night, but still pretty chilly, and as you can tell, it does make a difference. It might take the bite away maybe from a really cold evening, but you really kind of have to be standing next to it to even feel it. If you're sitting on these lawn chairs we have out here, you're probably not going to be comfortable enough without a jacket or a blanket. Well, that's all for now, and I'll see you at the next project, and until then, check out some of the bonus footage.